Hi there and welcome to Elroi Academy's Mathematical Literacy course for 2017. My name is Peter Rousseau. I'm owner and headmaster of Elroi Academy, and I'm not your teacher though for math literacy. Your teacher for math literacy is Mr. Johan Nolte. You can contact him on nolte@elroiacademy.org or via the Canvas inbox here on the left hand side. Let me show you. When you click on the inbox here, at the top you can click on compose a new message. There select the course from where you want to send the message, in this case math literacy. Start typing his surname Nolte and it will come up there, and then you can type the subject, the question that you have for him. But here usually when we doing exercises, if I refer to an exercise, I can quote the exercise code. I'll explain a little bit more of that later on. So that's how you can send him a message, but more now about the course. So when you enter your online course, you'll come to the home page, and in the home page here we just have some information, for example, how to contact your teacher, the textbook. Take note, there's no textbook required for this subject, and then the SBA tasks. SBA tasks are the formal assessments that will count towards your final mark. So these are very important. We take it so seriously that if you do not submit formal assessments on time during the year, we do not register you for the final exam, or we deregister you from the final exam. So take a note of these dates. They will soon be announced. All of the dates will be made available very soon, and then you must make sure that you hand in these assignments, investigations and tests on the day that they are due. So please take note of that. Just some general notes, but basically what I want to show you is the assignment summary on this page. Math Literacy is a brand new course for Elroi Academy, so we publish the content weekly, but you'll see all the deadlines for the first week of this course is made available here, with the dates that they are, or if you started later, were due. If you do start later on this course, please note that you have to catch up the work that you've not yet done. Once you've submitted these are the homework exercises, you can continue with the next exercise. But our suggestion is that you do not work from this assignment summary. It's just to give you a measurement of how far you are in the course. Rather, you would spend most of your time on the modules page. On the modules page, all of the topics are grouped in what we call modules. You'll see the first module, the only one to be published at this time, is measurement, conversion and time. In this module, we have a lesson and then an exercise. You'll simply work through the lesson and the exercise and then go to the next topic. But you'll notice that you can't yet go to that topic. It's grayed out. The reason for this is because you have to work through these topics sequentially. So you first have to do that, read that, then you have to do the exercise, and notice that in order to complete this exercise, you have to score 40 out of 40. Similarly, after this first module, there's a topic test module. In other words, a test related to the work that you've just done. This topic test module is still locked because its prerequisite is the previous module, that you have to do all of these. You'll see here on the side where there's little dots. All of these dots have to have a little tick. As you can see here, this one doesn't have a tick yet. It's not completed yet. You scored a 2 and I must score 40. So I still have to finish my score here. You first have to complete this, and then this module will automatically unlock. So let me show you how it works. I'll click on the lesson, and that will take me to this lesson on how to convert between different systems. So there is the lesson notes that you will follow, after which you will click on next. That will take you to this login screen. You can simply click continue and it will automatically log you into the homework program. In here you can see I've already answered the first question correctly, and I've now moved on to the second question. This is how it works. Convert this much kilograms into grams. So let's say 437 514 grams. I'm intentionally getting it incorrect to show you what happens. I submit by either clicking on submit or by just pressing enter. Of course, my answer is incorrect. So you will now see that after I have submitted this question, I didn't get full marks. I still have 0 out of 2, and but I can see the show answer. I can see what the answer should have been. So you will notice then after I have submitted this question, I get 0 out of 2, but I can see what I answered, and I can see what I should have answered, and as a result, I can now see, oh, I should have multiplied with 1,000, not just with 100. And so you could, if you wanted to, just put in the correct answer, because you have it here, and submit it. But notice, then you only get 1.2 out of 2. You don't get full marks. So in order to get the full marks, I have to click on try a similar question. And then here I get the same question but with different values. So 515640. Okay, now I can submit it and I can see, oh wonderful, I get it correct, and I can move on to the next question. And so it will go through all of these questions until I have full marks. At the end of it, I can either click on next, because there's a next button, and that will take me to the next topic when I'm finished. Do the exercises, get full marks, next topic, etc. until it unlocks the topic test. Now I'm not going to go through all that work to unlock the topic test, but notice with the topic test, and what will be different with the topic test is you won't get an opportunity to reattempt questions. As a matter of fact, you won't even know if you get it right or wrong. It's a test. The test has a time limit, so when you enter it, a 27-minute test will have a time 33 minutes to do a 27 mark question, and then you have to score at least 22%. That's about 80% for your topic tests in order to unlock the next module, which will be published the week after. So that is how the topic tests work. Eventually there will also be the assignments that similarly will only be unlocked, and this is very important, if the work is up to date and completed. Now you'll notice that as soon as I've finished this assignment, I have a mark here saying grades, and that's where I can then go and view the grades for my homework or for my assessment. So if you did submit an assessment, a formal assessment that's counted towards your final mark, that's where you can view it. Now, just some of the other things here. Announcement is very important, because would Mr. Nolter wanted to communicate to you in bulk, to all of you, a message, for example, what would be the scope of an exam, or what important events will happen in the coming week, etc. He will do it via the announcements. So it will have a similar indication there that you have an announcement. On the modules page is where we've been working. Discussions could be where you can start a discussion with some of your classmates, or Mr. Nolter might start a discussion there relating to something with the work, or not. Then under grades, we've already discussed that. So this is your online course for 2017. We hope you find it enjoyable to study your maths in this way. We certainly do enjoy teaching this way. And what I do want to say, though, is that in order to be successful in online studies, there's two very critical, important things. The first one is you have to work consistently. You can't take a week or two break. This is a very short year, since the whole curriculum has to be finished by August in time for the prelim exams. Therefore, you have to consistently work hard in order to stay up to date so that you can be registered for the final exam. Secondly, if you struggle, if you are having a problem, we won't know it unless you communicate. So just getting back to there. If you were busy with your assignment or with your homework and you struggle, please quote this code. Just while you're in there, just copy let me go there. While you're here, just copy that and paste it in your message. So from there, you'll click on your inbox. select the person you want to contact, Mr. Nolte. Paste the subject, you paste the question code, and then you type the question, please help me with question 2. Here are my steps so far. And then you start typing out what you've done, and then he can comment on what you've done. So that's one way in which you can ask your question. So please, if you are struggling, communicate with us. If you get stuck on a topic, you reattempt. Don't reattempt it 100 times. Reattempt it a few times. After you really feel you don't know what you're doing wrong, then please contact Mr. Nolte. Who knows? It's a brand new course. There might be a small error in the programming that we are unaware of. And in you sending us a message as soon as you think there's a problem, or as soon as you think you don't understand, helps us to quickly and effectively resolve the problem, whatever it is. So please do communicate. Other than that, I wish you all the best for 2017 related to your subject. I hope you really get the mark that you are working towards. Good luck.